What's up guys, it's Steven and welcome back to another weekly LEGO City update here in Bricksville. This week we went ahead and cleaned up the city, fixed all the mess that we had from the last scene, the Sith invasion here in Bricksville. We've also got some great announcements this week. We're going to be announcing the next modular building that I plan on adding to the city, as well as going ahead and looking at some of the plans that we have over the next few months, and also some immediate plans that we have to upgrade the amusement park. The first thing we're going to need to do before we can go ahead and start working on an amusement park area is actually clean up the rest of the scene, right? The Star Wars scene. So we still have a little bit of damage in the city, as you guys can see. You saw last week, I've been working on putting some of this stuff back together, but we need to create some scenes with these minifigs and just kind of get everything off the table so that we can start fresh. Alright, well we got everything cleaned up, and as you can see, it looks so much better. Isn't it nice to have the city back to normal? There's no debris laying everywhere, explosions, wrecked cars, nothing is broken. Yeah, it's very peaceful around here. Oops, looks like we still have something that's messed up, right? Alright, everything back to normal there at the Grand Emporium. That looks very nice. Yeah, the city is pretty much back to normal. There's a little bit of damage right there. We haven't fixed that tree because honestly, I'm going to fix that plaza again. It just doesn't look very good. And then we still have the destruction over there in the forest that we need to fix. I'm not sure, we'll leave that up for another day, but really that leads us to the next thing, which is going to be city expansion. So I was kind of looking at the city and we had an expansion, a table expansion planned where maybe we'll, expand out this way, just one table right there because I have the room for it. But I think I'm going to wait on that a little bit because honestly, I have a ton of base plates and then we have some plans in the amusement park. So stay tuned, I'll talk about that in just a minute. But then really we have the fire station's going to go back there. We're working on that mock. We have an area right there. I have an idea for a Rebrickable building to fit right there. I think it'll look really nice. And then all of this area right here, right? I kind of left this forest area just because, I might use it for future expansions or something. So that's probably what I will do here. I can condense this area down just a bit. We have the campground and then we have the park as well. So I'll probably condense that down, move Avengers Tower around, and then we have some area right here across from the shopping district. I've set up some funny scenes around the city a little bit, so we're back to life here in Bricksville. There's a jazz musician there, and then a drunk on the side of the street, always at Palace Cinema. It's like the ghetto place. Well, it looks like we've got one there as well. But I actually have 3 of these. I haven't even really come close to using all the minifigs that I have. We pulled all these minifigs off after the Grand Prix, and basically haven't really put all of them back on since then. But we've got some great minifigs and we can set up some nice scenes, especially now that we have the city cleaned up and it's not such a mess. You can see Spider-Man and Miles Morales scheming. With the new hospital coming next year, I'm definitely going to be expanding on my custom mock hospital. I basically took the 2018 LEGO City Hospital and kind of just modularized it and made it a lot bigger, but we're going to be expanding on this. I would love to make this 4 stories and kind of complete the idea that I had down here. Adding the Daily Bugle was fantastic because it really changed the height and perspective of my LEGO city. But since I've done that, it kind of stands out, right? So I kind of want to add a little bit of height to my city, and it really bugs me that the back here is really just the smallest. I don't like that. But right here in the front, I have kind of immediate plans. I want to go ahead and add a 4th floor to the Grand Emporium. They do sell that on Bricklink, just one of these floors, and I think it would be really nice to raise this up a little bit and kind of have a little bit of a stagger going on there in the modular buildings. As I said, I have some plans for a Rebrickable modular building right here in this area next to the Daily Bugle. What I'm actually going to be doing is doing a Rebrickable of the corner garage. So before that set retires, there's a really nice Rebrickable that I want to do. You guys can see a picture of it right here. It's going to be fantastic. I think it'll really kind of look nice, and I need some straights, so it's going to be a great addition to my modular collection, and it's going to fill this area in very nice. It's been under construction for a few months, really, since we did the new layout in the city here, and I'm glad to fill that spot up. The Avengers Tower is kind of a weak area in my city. It's a great set, don't get me wrong, but it was originally the tallest building since I started building the modulars before Daily Bugle. But I do want to get another one of these before it retires so that I can double the size of this. Now on to the fun fair or the amusement park in my city, Bricksville. We went ahead and bought a couple of sets to go ahead and expand on this area. We've needed to do it for a while. So we went ahead and bought the Ferris wheel. You guys have seen that I have that, right? The Creator 3-in-1. And then we also have this friend set here, which is the Magical Fun Fair stalls. We're gonna build both of these, and we're gonna add these in here within the next couple weeks. I think it's gonna be a fantastic upgrade to the city to have the Ferris wheel a real ride. So we've moved things around in here and added the food stalls because they're eventually gonna go in here. I need to get some more of these fences, and really I need to build that Ferris wheel to see how it's gonna look in here. Just place it and move things around a little bit, and I think it's really gonna spark up this corner. Well, that pretty much sums up all of the plans that I currently have to expand my Lego City. I think we've got some great things going on in the fourth quarter of the year. It's been a great year so far. As you guys know, I started in January, and the city really looks fantastic for just like 9 months of kind of going hard, right? So we're going to end this year with a couple great things and kind of spice things up and really finish this layout. Thank you guys for watching this Lego City update. If you enjoyed, make sure to give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more great content coming real soon. I do appreciate it, guys, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have a good day.